What is going on, YouTube? My name is Fester, and today we're going to play some Stanley Parable. I didn't talk very much during it, mostly because I wanted to hear you guys hear what this guy has to say on here, but it's pretty funny most of the time, so yeah, enjoy, and you guys stay classy. Peace out.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-living, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Okay.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened.
Terrible.
This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
I'm just gonna look around.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Meeting room. I don't want to. I feel like I'm just gonna try and troll this guy the entire time. What does this say? Looks like a meeting room. I wonder if there's some sort of like...
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but Stanley clicked on literally every single door in the office because he doesn't pick up well on cues from his environment.
I want to go in these things and explore.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Nope.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
What does this say? Thank you for telling me it says coffee nut.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
I don't think you understand how this works.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her. This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself.
Am literally
to
gonna
put
be
your
the biggest
work
troll.
aside to let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Oh,
That's her, Stanley.
okay. I answered that really quick.
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right.
Oh, man, you better answer the door
Okay,
fast.
there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Gotcha. Oh, come on.
Dick.
Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their
jeez.
life to you?
Oh,
I'm
my
trying to make a
God.
point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
Do I have to come inside?
Sorry, but you're in my story now.
Hi.
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
What?
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and
my
every
God.
button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence. Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do.
Oh, my God.
Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's
I don't
coming
like
back
that my
to
wife
work.
is a mannequin.
One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
This is a very ominous game.
But in his mind, in his mind, he can go
I know
on
it's not like a
fantastic
horror game, but I feel like
adventures.
it's just gonna
From
turn into
behind
like
his
a
desk,
psychological
Stanley
horror.
dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands.
Damn right.
It was wonderful. And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him. And so he began to fantasize about his own job.
What the hell?
First, he imagined that one day while at work,
Where'd
he
my
stepped
TV
out
go?
from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of
Oh,
the
no.
earth. The thought excited him terribly.
Spend time with the... Oh, my God.
So he went further. He imagined
I
that he
thought-
came to two open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
Dude, this guy.
As he wandered through this fantasy
Oh my God.
world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions.
I doubt
and
that
down
was gonna
another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable.
Tell my kids a story.
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that
Oh,
he might
no.
always
I'm starting
feel
over
this
again, aren't I?
free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
Hi, wifey. I love you.
But there is no answer. How could there possibly be?
Are you
In
kidding me?
reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets, the more he forgets which life is the real one. And I'm trying to tell him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer, that as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop.
I'm not
Here,
gonna listen to
watch
you.
this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it. You see? Can he just not hear me?
Shit.
How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see?
I don't
How can I
understand
make
your
him look
cryptic
at
messages.
himself?
Stanley? Wait, no, you're not Stanley. I'm Stanley.
I suppose I can't. Not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time.
Maybe this time.
And I tried again.
Please stop.
And Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again. And Stanley pushed a button. And I tried.
Oh. 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 Never the end is. End is never. Never the end. The end is never the end? Alright, guys. Let's start this again.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Oh
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed
I
a
turned
memo.
off the computer.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Oh, everything's bright now. This is something. Tell me what it is. Alright. Oh my god. Alright. That's a new, looks like a new painting. I feel like things change every time I go through this.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I think we all know what I'm gonna do.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Oh my gosh.
Wow. Yes, this room. What a beautiful
great, isn't it?
room. What a gorgeous, gorgeous room. Thank goodness Stanley had taken this detour on his... But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Why not?
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
There's so many different paths. I love it. Narrator's gonna be pissed.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here it's, left.
Do I have to go left? What the fuck, man?
Oh, no, it's to the right, my
Oh my
mistake.
God.
No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What
You don't? No,
was
you're the
I
one running the
thinking?
show.
It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
Achievement unlocked. You
Let's
can't
see,
jump.
went
I've been
down,
trying to jump
right,
this whole
left,
time.
down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
What I don't want to go this way. Hi. Is there another door that opens? Oh my god. This is... Whoa!
No.
way.
This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding?
Dude, this is awesome.
It's all rubbish now. The
Look,
whole story
427 right
completely
over there.
unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this
Oh my
time,
God.
suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
Dude, this game is hilarious. Alright guys, I think I'm going to call it for the first Stanley Parable episode. I'll probably do a couple more, like just to see how many times I can go through this game. So you guys stay classy and peace out.